What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back with another video, and today we are doing round two of the mock draft I did with that franchise guy. It is so fun, and I hope you guys do enjoy this. You guys are definitely liking the first round, and we're going to be doing more collabs with him in the future. Obviously, Marcus is super busy, but when we can get him on, that's what we'll do. We definitely have to switch roles, so I can do the NFC, you can do the AFC, but without further ado, I'm going to let you guys enjoy some great ass content because I'm so proud of it, and I know you guys are saying that it's really good as well. Enjoy it. I get roasted this video for doing a stupid pick, and that I thoroughly regret. But you know what? Stay tuned because there's probably going to be plenty more times I'm going to make a stupid pick, and I want you guys to be getting at me for it because it's nice to be smart, right? And you guys are the ones who are teaching me so much. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Enjoy. With the Jaguars here, I think this is a pretty easy pick for me. If you really have a hole at tackle, there's only one guy left. To me, that's really worth this pick. Leatherwood, the Senior Bowl reps scared me. We're gonna be honest. I got a little bit worried about that. So
I was worried headed into the Senior Bowl.
Really,
and then I was even more worried.
Yeah. You were lower on Leatherwood than I was, but Raduns to me is easily the best option here. Getting your high end tackle who can actually start day one. Obviously, SCS was a big question mark whether he can actually do that into the FBS level. But he showed at the Senior Bowl. He was really freaking good.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm still on the board with the Jets. Love this. With the Jets, I'm going to be looking at a weapon here. We can look at Terrace Marshall all we want. That's something that I'm not a fan of Terrace Marshall. I'm going to be 100% honest here. I'm not a fan of him at all. I'd be looking at this cornerback room, and there's still Greg Newsome on the board. They do run man, correct? Because it is similar to Patriots scheme. Yeah.
No, they're going to be the Sala.
Oh, Sala, right. They're the Sala cover 3 zone. I have a sneaky pick in the third round, or I don't even have a third round pick. Shit. I have a sneaky pick at the next spot for them at cornerback. At this spot, I guess you just gotta go with a guy like Najee Harris. Like, I don't like it given the fact they have LaMichael Pirine, who's one of my boys, but I mean, it's kind of like you don't continue having a mediocre player if you can get an elite player. I guess you got to give Zach Wilson
just do it.
Yeah, just do it. You're back on the clock.
All right, so I'm going to grab Trayvon Merrick here.
Who?
Old Trayvon Merrick, the top safety. The TCU safety.
Oh, right. I keep calling him Morig. Yeah.
I think it's Merrick. That's how the announcer said it.
Yeah, no, it's Merrick.
On the tape. Yep.
Yeah, I got so confused right there. I was like, who the hell did you just say? Okay, good.
He's my number one safety. And I don't know exactly what kind of system they're going to run, to be honest, with the new staff, but I don't think it matters for him. I think he'd be a free safety in a Seattle scheme, or he could be like a match versatile kind of cover 4 safety, cover 2, like whatever. I think he can do everything.
Yeah. I
think he's kind of a jack of all trades, master of some. I don't know. He's really good.
Exactly.
And they're losing both their safeties. So after you kind of took the future pick, you get best safety in the class, which is a huge need for them.
I do agree with that. Also, he did play reps in the slot for people who don't like Isaiah Oliver in the slot. So he could be versatile.
Yeah. Ideally for him, you're going to have a cover 4 happy kind of match zone system where he's just kind of using that quickness and instincts, which is a big thing for cover 4 guys. So,
So right here for the Dolphins, we had some dudes falling that I'm not used to having fall. So
Barmore.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel too comfortable with it. I'm going to be honest. I am super low on interior defensive linemen, given the fact that I don't think they have that big of an impact.
For sure.
Barmore would be interesting. I think we do need to upgrade the weapons category, though. The question is, I have 2 guys in my mind that I want to get this draft, and I don't know where to take them. So I know one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got to cut you off. I was like, who the hell is Shatarius Atwell? And then I was like, oh, that's Tutu.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I was like, wait, what's going to happen? No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm absolutely so low on Tutu. We'll talk about that in a little bit if you ever want to take him, but I absolutely can't stand Tutu Atwell. But I have 2 guys in my mind right now, and I think the other one is more likely to be available at my second pick. So for me, I'm going to be going Javonte Williams. They brought in Jordan Howard, and he didn't fit that power role. Javonte Williams is used to being RBBC, or right, running back by committee. Yeah. And they have an amazing amount of dudes who will be similar to Michael Carter-esque. So I think
Mhm.
that adding this youth here, again, not Kate, well, I mean, Najee Harris isn't even here, but even if Najee was on the board, I would still go Javonte because I think the upside's greater to me. I like
Interesting.
him I mean, again, Najee's a 3-down bell cow back. He's used to having consistent reps. Javonte is going to be used to this RBBC role and basically be used to always having fresh legs and not having hot legs. So that's my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Um, Eagles are up. So let's see. We grabbed receiver early.
Yep.
Eagles are just such a freaking hard team to draft for. Oh,
Mhm.
I think the pick here is going to be Bolton,
Ooh, good pick.
Nick Bolton from Missouri. I'm not crazy about him, but
Yeah,
that linebacker room is just terrible.
I do agree.
And
Yeah. I mean, what, Davion
I
Taylor?
think it's pretty,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I agree with that pick. I agree with it, especially if he's on the board.
I was able to get Zaven Collins there in my last mock draft for them, which would be amazing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dang. Okay. So next we got the Bengals, and I'm gonna be
Collins
honest.
is gone, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
you took him for the Bills.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. We took the
Okay.
Bills. I'm gonna be going AVT here. Has the flexibility to potentially play tackle, but I mean, he's here. You need to fix Michael Jordan's spot. You said you were high on Michael Jordan back in the day, but it's obvious that didn't work out. I was actually
Yeah.
pretty high on him as well. I had like a third on him when I first saw him,
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought they got a good value on him.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So getting AVT here, that's perfect. To me, that's an absolute steal.
Yeah. Easy
So
pick.
yeah, next pick, we got the Sam Darnold pick. And to me, this is where we're going to see an interesting pick. I don't know if you're going to like this too much. I'm down to 2 players, and it is Eric Stokes, who is a beast zone corner, in my
Really?
opinion, and Keith Taylor, who I think, if you look at his size, he's 6'3", he's not 6'2". I know that for a fact. 6'2", 191 pounds, and he has great speed and an amazing bailout. And to me, I don't know. If I had a third round, I'd probably go after him there. So, given the fact that Eric Stokes is on the board, I'm going to respect the cover 3 and give Eric Stokes this because 4 interceptions, 0 touchdowns, sub 30 passer rating when targeted as a boundary guy. I love him so much in a zone scheme. I think he might be the best zone covering corner in the class. So I'm going to be going Eric Stokes here, but keep that in mind.
Well, I haven't done my corner. I haven't gotten super deep in my corner evals yet because I do put a lot of stock in the 40 times for that position, but
Yeah.
I hate that pick.
Really?
Absolutely hate that pick.
Oh man.
I not only do I think there's I haven't really gotten into Stokes yet, so I'm not going to quite say I'm ready to say that there's better corners, but
Yeah,
from what I've seen so far, I think maybe like Newsom from Northwestern or some other guys, maybe, but I'm not going to dive into that take. But I like the combination of Bryce Hall and Bless One Austin there in that system.
Okay.
And it's not that they can't draft a corner in this class, but
Yeah.
I just think that with this system that has never really put a huge priority on like investing in corner, I think you are comfortable with those guys. You could, like you mentioned, the depth of the guys you like, probably get one of those guys later on.
Yeah.
So
I like
we haven't added a receiver yet for the Jets, right?
We have not. That probably would have been a better route if I had a pick. So.
I hate that pick. I'm just going to be honest.
Okay, go for it. I'm fine with it. You can hate it all you want. All right. Next is the Broncos. So coming off the hated pick of the draft, finally, it's nice to have something. It's good. It's good. To be honest, I'm actually more like regretting it now that I realize that they need a slot corner and not a boundary.
Well, even there you got Javelin Guidry.
That's true. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with him being the starting slot corner, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know their actual grades because I don't have the normal PFF stuff, so I don't keep too much. I know the outside guys, but I didn't know that slot guy. But the Broncos, they're up right now, and I think this is a pretty simple pick for me at the moment. You know, Christian Barmore, I'm low on interior defensive linemen, but if we don't have trades here, I'm going to be honest, they do need to get some extra help on the defensive front. I mean, they kind of live, breathe, and die by their defense. It's obvious that they're not going to get a quarterback in probably right now because I don't think Kyle Trask is worth this pick, even though I'm a Kyle Trask fan. Linebackers, I think it's a little bit sparse. I think that maybe the round 3 with getting maybe Jabril Cox, which should be probably around this time as well. It'll be good. It'll be a good value. But Christian Barmore to me is hands down the best defensive lineman in the class, and you're getting him at 40. That's pretty good value.
Yeah, that's great value. You could think about doubling up with a Greg Newsome too, but
yeah.
No, I think it's a good pick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Him and Draymond Jones would be a nice young duo.
Yeah. So we went from hated to good pick. So
yep, I like it.
I like it.
So Detroit would probably be pretty bummed that Barmore goes the pick before him.
Yeah.
So what do we do? Tackle? God, I
got 2 picks in my mind.
I'm tempted to do the same thing that I did
Uh-oh.
in my Monday's mock draft. Okay. I think I'm going to do it just because I want to talk about it again. Because I was just like, I spent probably 20 minutes just looking through players with this pick. And I was like, I don't know who to take here because Detroit, it's like they're just like screaming bust for like anyone because there's just such an organizational mess. But the one player that I was like, I want to see that is Quinn Miners.
Ooh.
So you took a right tackle and you're going to put Quinn Miners at right guard next to him. You got Ragnow at center now. You have a competition for the other guard between what's his name from he might be at center.
No, I think that they don't have him on the board. I'm just going to take a random place player.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Screw TDN, right?
Wow.
So we're going to be taking him anyways. It's Matthew Allen.
I have a second to a third on Miners.
Really?
But, I mean, you walk out of this with 2 guys that will want to be there, that will buy into Dan Campbell's, what he's preaching, 100%. Both, like, Midwest, tough, like, blue-collar mindsets.
Oh, yeah.
And you could seriously walk out of that with I don't think it's hyperbole to say that could be the best offensive line in the NFL.
Yeah.
If you hit on both those picks. So it's a little overkill because you do have the Oregon kid who's fine, Crosby, and then they have Vitae, but he's an old regime's like bust of a free agent sign. So you now run 7 deep at offensive line. I mean, and hell, Goff needs help in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you desperately need receivers, but I just love the idea of this specific offensive line because I think you just have a nasty group.
Okay, so you chose Matthew Allen. I'm just kidding. Quinn Miners there at 41. So I'm a fan of the line, so I'm always going to choose that. Hi, Teddy.
All right, so I'm up for the Giants, and the edge guys are sitting there.
Yep.
So we went with Waddle early. So playmakers is good. O-line, I feel pretty good about it.
Agreed.
Other than center.
Yeah, center could probably use an upgrade.
Could be an option here because you got Nick Gates there.
Yeah. Nick Gates ain't the greatest.
So
they could be losing a guard. Didn't they say that Zeitler might be on the move?
I have seen rumors about that. What are the edge guys left for us? You got Phillips, Oweh, Perkins, Tryon. Is there someone that I have not on that list?
You got no. Cam Sample again. Rashad Weaver.
Yeah.
Golston.
I'm actually gonna leave edge for now.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take what's his name? The Bama center.
Oh, you're taking Landon Dickerson here.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Did not expect that, but Landon Dickerson it is.
Yeah. Let's just give Daniel Jones all the help he can get. Joe Judge will like him too. He is a badass.
Oh yeah. He's a beast. I got 2 guys in my mind right now. If you don't take them, or I have 3 guys.
Okay. All right. So Niners up.
Ooh.
They're another tough.
Yeah, the Niners are definitely a tough spot. I think it's gonna be interesting.
Either corner or you could actually think about edge. Oh no, they still got D Ford there. Never mind.
D Ford has 1 more year and he could be a cap casualty. He has $16 million due.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with Greg Newsome, corner out of Northwestern.
Okay. Very interesting. I mean, again, I'm fine with that. I know that they do, as the Niner scouts told me, desperately need a slot corner / nickel corner. That's his words precisely. But
yeah, I don't think you need to spend the second round on that though.
I don't disagree with that. But you're still on the board with the Cowboys.
Okay, Cowboys. So we grabbed corner earlier. I'm gonna do Richie Grant out of UCF. You get the rangiest free safety in this class, Richie Grant, to be the Earl Thomas here, and then you had Surtain to be the Sherman. So
Yep.
I mean, that's a dream. That's a dream draft for the Cowboys right there.
Definitely. With the Jaguars, I mean, I'm stuck thinking that I might want to go Javon Holland here. I know that safety is a huge need. They literally have like fuck all at safety. Could look at our Darius Washington here. I know a lot of people have him even above Merrig. Wait, how do you say it? Merrig. Yeah,
PFF is crazy high on.
Yeah, so I was a fan of him as well, but I haven't really done a tape study. Mason also is too. Andre Cisco is another guy I would target late, not now, obviously, given the fact that he's had injuries. He's also super young too. Definitely someone I'd like. But Javon Holland is something that's a master of trades, but not master of trades, jack of all trades. Definitely not a master of anything. But I think that that's kind of what you need with all these young, aggressive corners that are probably more like hit or miss. You might want to have a little bit of constancy in that backfield. So I think Javon Holland can also play. He's also played corner, played actually a lot of slot corner there at Oregon. So having him onto the squad would definitely be good value. And a sneaky pick for me right here is a guy I have number 20 on my board. It's Brevin Jordan. Just saying.
Wow.
I love Brevin. Have you studied him? He's unbelievable.
I have, yeah. Yeah, he's really good. I like Brevin. I liked him more than I thought I would. They have him at 80. That's preposterous.
It is preposterous. So I'm still on the board with the Patriots. I am going to definitely be looking on the offensive side here if I could. Terrace Marshall's on the board, but I don't think Brady's going to really want to put up with his shit. I don't know. That's just like my
Brady.
Belichick. It's the same. I mean, it is the Brady way, apparently. They're in New England.
These Patriots are getting you all turned around.
The Patriots are getting me today. I don't even know why. But Belichick is going to not put up with Terrace Marshall's shit, in my opinion. Even though I said the same thing about the talent of a guy like Micah Parsons, I think that A, we passed on him, but B, Micah Parsons has a lot more talent than a lazy ass Terrace Marshall. I cannot stand.
Man, tell us how you really feel. Jeez.
I cannot stand this guy. The reason why I've seen him on his streaks, he can torch anybody. Mason's like, dude, this guy's slow. I'm like, no, he's not. This guy's 4.4 speed when he wants to turn on the jets. I've never seen someone fly like this guy. Like, he just separates, but he doesn't want to. He plays at 60% speed. That's why I think that they're going to be all in love with their old Gronk idea. And Pat Freiermuth's here. I mean, why not? It's something that you can give whatever quarterback is going to be there, Mac Jones, Cam Newton, somebody to check down to who's going to be pretty reliable in the blocking as well. So being able to allow you to have Damian Harris also run the ball pretty effectively, something that they probably miss in Gronk.
All right. For the Chargers?
Yeah, I think I'm
still.
I was just wondering what
there's a pick I really want to make here, but I can't do it.
Dude, there's Wyatt Davis and Trey Smith on the board.
That's not
also Josh Myers. Like, there's so many picks here that I could have went. But can we deny the potential of Wyatt Davis? Can we? I don't think so. Again, Josh Myers is a sneaky center option there, but I think you might be reaching a little bit if you're going to be doing that. I don't know how the hell Wyatt Davis fell this far. Like, legitimately, it's ridiculous to me. But, I mean, cheers.
I had him going in the first, last mock draft.
Yeah, me too. I always have him going the first. Or like maybe like early second. And I'm still on the board. Shoot. Looking at a team that maybe could have used a Wyatt Davis. We got the Raiders here, and I don't know if you're gonna like this pick, but I'm a fan of either Levi Onwuzurike or Davion Nixon. You want to tell me your opinion before I pull one?
I just mocked Onwuzurike right here 2 days ago.
I mean, it's down to these two guys. I would be a little bit worried about Levi skipping a year, but he's a beast.
Oh, this isn't even close for me. Just
really,
to be honest. Yeah, I have. What do I have? I just did Nixon a couple days ago. He's solid, but I don't think he has nearly the upside that.
Levi's a beast. I mean, I always
Levi.
I'm gonna take him anyways, but I mean. Davion Nixon, again, I haven't studied him. I've just heard some good things about him. Know him as Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's solid. My comp for him is Larry Ogunjobi. Like, he's just
that's good.
Quality,
solid.
Solid. But Levi could be. I've got Deshaun Hand as my comp for him right now, but like he could be like potentially as good as like McCoy.
Yeah,
Gerald McCoy, because he's got that crazy first step. He's quick on the inside. He's strong.
Yeah, you want a sneaky pick. I know you like Osa Odigizua as well.
That's what I wanted for the Chargers at 47.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I just couldn't pass up on the talent Wyatt Davis.
Yeah,
so you're on the board. on the board.
All right, Cardinals are up, so we grabbed Samuel.
Yep.
Can you pull up the receiver board?
Oh, okay. There's a guy I'm probably gonna be taking with the Dolphins pick next.
Oh, Talon Wallace.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
no. Seth Williams.
Seth Williams. They have him at 131, by the way, which I think is ridiculous. But
This is a dream fit. Think Russell to DK Metcalf. I think Seth Williams. I'm the only one that said this, and maybe I'm just crazy. I think he could run like 4.38 ish.
I said he's 4.3s as well.
I think he's way faster than people realize, and I think if we already had the combine that I wish we had, I think people would be talking about him as a late first round pick.
Really?
Just because I think he's a freak.
Yeah.
And he's a good catching traffic guy. He run blocks. Like he's I don't even need to say poor man's DK Metcalf. Like, I don't know if he'll be quite as good, but like he's that same fit. And Kyler sucks over the middle of the field, but give him that outside vertical threat, and he's great ball placement. And Williams is just going to body dudes up, so he's going to unlock that offense.
Yeah, I dig it. So right now,
you need a specific like scheme and quarterback to work, just like even DK kind of needed.
Mm-hmm.
But this is that team.
I mean, hey, I don't mind it at all, especially with the way that you said it. At this spot, I'm down to two guys. I'm down to my favorite wide receiver, pound for pound in the class, Dwayne Eskridge. Have you seen him? This guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, I love him.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's fun. Or we can go with Jalen Phillips and keep him in Miami, and then basically be able to replace. It was Shaq Lawson there, because I think they were going to be losing potentially both Ogba and Lawson, but they're probably going to bring back Ogba. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't think he's a good scheme fit for Miami. I think, they look for those kind of bigger. I mean, Phillips is bigger bodied, but I mean, even like a Bosham would be like a better.
Okay.
They want like run defending kind of gap control guys, which technically Phillips could do that, but.
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing something that you'll probably want to go Tylan Wallace here. I have a feeling that you might want to go Tylan here. I'm going to be going Dwayne Eskridge. And I'm in love with Dwayne Eskridge. I think that he's amazing. I think that this team can be able to win now. So given his age, I don't think that's much of a concern, given the fact that I think their Super Bowl window is more soon than later. Especially if they go for a Deshaun Watson-esque trade, I think that a guy like Dwayne Eskridge will offer some great open plays. I mean, you look at their wide receivers they have: Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. No, I'm like talking about Alabama when Tua was there. Jerry Jeudy. They had guys who can separate. I think that Dwayne Eskridge will add a new dimension of separation to this team. And with a built-up offensive line, they're going to be able to have a good run game. Now they're going to be able to have some separation as well. I like the idea of the fit.
Yeah, it works for me. I'd go with other receivers, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah.
Who did we take for Washington?
We took Bateman.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about offensive line?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm going to grab Walker Little.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Your reasoning?
You can give him a little bit of time to get back up to speed. I like Walker Little. I think he's obviously risky just for the obvious reasons, but he was at a point in time before his career got derailed because of an ACL injury that everyone recovers from these days.
Yep.
And he just opted out because he trusts his ability to get to the league.
Definitely.
I mean, if those two things don't happen, which are very easy to imagine, he could be a top 10 pick. Like that's the way, that's the way he was talked about. And it's, it's not like he came out and had bad tape necessarily. So
true.
I just think best football is ahead of him.
Okay.
So, and he doesn't have to play right away because Cornelius Lucas can play left tackle, but he's 32, 33 years old. Moses is old too. So
I mean, I think Moses is 29, but I think.
Oh yeah, he is younger than you expect.
Yeah, I know. You think he's ancient, right? You think he's like his age, but no, he's super young. Yeah. My only pushback on that is that Cornelius Lucas is old, but he hasn't been used that much. He's kind of been sitting in the back, so he might have the body of like a 28-year-old. That's just my general thought process. But I mean, if you really believe in him that much, by all means. Next with the Bears. Oh, you got the Bears.
This is me.
I was ready to pull the trigger. Okay. Go for it.
All right. So we got a right tackle.
Got Tevin White. Yes, sir. What positions you thinking about?
I'm thinking about receiver,
Okay.
offensive line again.
Yeah.
Um, I'll take Terrace Marshall here.
Okay. Yeah. The talent.
He fits he fits the kind of like need there because you got the other two guys can kind of work in the middle.
Yeah.
Whether it's Mooney or Miller can kind of do a little bit of everything. Marshall will be that true perimeter guy.
Yep.
So
I'd go a different route with the wide receiver. I would go Nico Collins potentially as your guy for like a pop.
really,
Yeah. I mean, I love his hands. It's just
to
like
be honest, this is kind of embarrassing. I've done 32 receivers. I actually haven't done Nico Collins yet.
really.
I got to do them.
Yeah, no, Nico looked pretty damn good in the Senior Bowl reps, but I was looking at Talon Wallace as my other option here, just to give because I mean I know Oklahoma State is only on the outside, so like you said,
Yeah.
give a boundary.
My only thing with Wallace is I want more of that our accurate quarterback to kind of
Might be
I think like it's not that the comp I have right now, but like Jordy Nelson esque, like
yeah,
a
yeah.
good chemistry, like utilize the kind of instincts and like IQ of him. So
Okay, that's fair.
whereas Marshall's more like just go get open deep and
Exactly,
maybe whoever we have playing quarterback for us can hit you.
that's true. Well, with that being said, talking about chemistry, let's talk about chemistry between AJ Brown and Elijah Moore, because
Nice.
Adam always injured Humphreys has become an irritant to probably the team as well as its fans. And Elijah Moore talks so highly of his guy, AJ Brown, that maybe it's a time to bring some new chemistry to that wide receiver core and be able to have another elite separator in that squad for Tannehill to hit while they're wide open. Your thoughts?
I'm trying to picture it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm curious what his true speed is.
I think
Elijah
that
Moore.
I don't know. I think that he could be running in the higher 4.4s, like maybe 4.49,
Yeah.
4.48. Like something that's not going to be blowing you away, but something that will definitely be good enough with probably his 3 cone will be pretty solid because he does have some good shiftiness to him.
I think I might actually change. Wish you could take that back and
Really?
say Brevin Jordan
Ooh, that would be a good option. I'm not gonna lie.
because Johnny's gone. I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Under that condition, I would probably want to go that. But picks in.
I get it.
I totally forgot
They
about
need that.
that. That's a good fit too. But I do like the idea. Again, I would probably take Elijah in the third round, but I still have the Colts on the board. And I mean, people hate this pick all the time. But I'm thinking about getting the USC to USC connection with Pittman and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Although it is true, Carson Wentz probably has a fear of USC wide receivers after Nelson Aguilar. So that's probably one idea I go. Tylan Wallace, another sneaky one if you really want to add in like a true versatile dynamic threat on the outside. If you are losing T.Y. Hilton, I don't know if Tylan Wallace is probably the guy to replace T.Y. Hilton. I think Amon-Ra having both experience on the inside and outside might be a good option there. Another option I go as a corner because I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to keep Xavier Rhodes. So a guy who I would consider is Ifeatu Melifonwu or Keith Taylor here. Two guys who play pretty damn good zone. I don't know how good Paulson Debo's athleticism is. That's my only pushback. So I'm actually going to be going the wide receiver route. They went out for Carson Wentz. Give him some guys to throw to, especially if you're losing your old number one. Get him Amon-Ra St. Brown because he's shown some flashes, and Mason has him as a number 15 guy on the board. This might just like make Michael Pittman happier too. Yeah, just sneaking it in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna push back.
I need to dive into the. No, I think it's fine. I need to dive in on the all 22 now that I got it. I need to dive back in on St. Brown because I didn't love what I saw, but I didn't get enough. So
yeah. Okay, I'm still on the board. I keep forgetting that. Steelers, we're here, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of Leatherwood, but I'm not a fan of anybody else really at this spot. With that being said, we could look at cornerback. Could look at running back. We do need a slot corner, though. With that being said, we do run zone, and we use our slot corner left.
What about Sutton?
Huh?
You don't like Cam Sutton?
Cam Sutton's gone. He's free agent.
Oh, okay.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, we lost both of our slot corners. I'm a huge fan of Elijah Molden. You're not going to like this pick. I can guarantee it because he's a slot corner. I can tell. But I think this guy is the upper echelon of slot corners. I think this guy, I don't remember who I have him comped to. This is kind of embarrassing. I think I have him comped to actually the Tyrann Mathieu with less hit power. Like just that idea of a guy who's just a true commander of the field. I'm down to Leatherwood and Elijah Molden here. But to be fair, he is a slot corner. I think we got to protect Ben, and we got a center for him already. Let's get Leatherwood, even if he is a little bit worse. It's not 55 worse with an extreme need. I'm gonna take the more safe option. I had a feeling you're gonna just eat me alive for that pick right there, but Leatherwood's never on the board for me here. I'll take it.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not sure he's tackle.
I think he's guard, but I think the Steelers could use him as a tackle.
Yeah, he could definitely.
Yeah,
for the Steelers.
Yeah, for the Steelers.
I would have thought about Jalen Phillips there.
I would think about it too.
Yeah.
But I decided.
I like, by the way, that you've got Jayson Oweh falling.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that he's way too raw. It's not like a Montez Sweat where he showed a ton of stuff. Like Oweh's a run defender who could potentially run 4.3. It's not like he showed pass rushing moves and had that speed. It's more. I
hate the way he plays the run too, because he I don't know if you noticed it. He just tries to sneak over everyone, swim move over everyone in run defense, and sometimes he grades out really well for it because he gets sneaks off his man, and then the running back is right there.
Yeah.
But 2 out of 3 reps, he does it, and he just takes himself out of the play and even loses his gap. So I'm not a fan of him at all. But anyway, for the Seahawks here, I'm gonna grab Jalen Phillips.
That is great value. He also
potential chance to get a first round player after you didn't get a first round player, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
And then for the Rams.
Oh yeah, you're still on the board. Shoot, I'm happy you get. I don't know where to go.
Probably thinking edge here again.
Is this where you take Oweh and then have? Ooh, I have another guy in my mind. Oweh would have his. This is where he'd probably have his best chance.
Yeah. I think. Even though I have Ronnie Perkins higher, I think Oweh.
Yeah, you can go
unless you're thinking safety.
You thinking safety?
I said unless you're thinking about it.
Okay.
I'm just doing.
I can't be
making sure.
Yeah, I can't be voicing my opinion. It's your pick until you made the pick. But I'm gonna quickly flash who I would potentially take here. And
Spencer Brown.
Yeah, he's a right tackle though. I'd probably take Jackson Carman.
I'm probably not taking O-line.
Really?
I think Whitworth will be back, and you got your Wisconsin guy at right tackle. So I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm going to take Oweh.
Okay, taking Oweh.
I think this is the team where he could. Yeah, he could thrive. I mean, Leonard Floyd is not a bad comp for Jayson Oweh. So.
Oh yeah. So I'm down to 2.
He crushed it.
Yeah, down to 2 picks for the Ravens. I'm down to Trey Smith to replace DJ Fluker, absolute beast if he actually stays healthy in the NFL with his blood clot issue, or Brevin Jordan, because we all know that Lamar likes to check down to his tight end quite a bit, and we're complaining about him in his accuracy. So Brevin Jordan will offer a bigger target and be able to.
I'll give Lamar some credit and say he likes to accurately hit his tight ends over the middle of the field.
Yes, I don't know why he doesn't hit anybody else but his tight ends really accurately. It's so weird.
Hey, that was a sneaky good call of mine when I said they were going to regret trading away Hayden Hurst.
I really, you said that? I didn't know that. I thought that was a horrible trade for the Ravens. I was like,
everyone thought it was a great move for them.
No,
it's like, no, they totally missed him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going Trey Smith though. Just they love to run the ball, man. Like you need to replace DJ Fluker.
He's my number 1 guard, but
he's a beast. Again, health issues,
injuries,
health issues. Still with the Browns, I think that we gotta. There's 2 routes I'd go here. I go linebacker with Dylan Moses because I know you went in the first round with Dylan Moses to the Browns, and I believe
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean obviously he's probably pushed down a bit. Or I'd go Tylan Wallace here under the condition they want to move on from OBJ and keep Baker. I've heard
they don't want to move on from Odell.
They don't? Okay, well
I don't think so.
That condition, screw Tylan Wallace. Fuck that guy. I'm definitely going to be looking towards this linebacker route. You got Chaz Surratt here, Pete Werner, Jamin Davis. You have I'm not a huge fan of all these guys. Like I think they're okay. I think they're going to be replacement level starters at best. But I think this is where you take the upside. You're not going to like this pick, I assume. I think you take the upside of a guy like Dylan Moses and just say, screw it. Our linebackers are shit as it is.
So you think Moses does have upside?
I think he does. I think he does. He's not the best linebacker on his own team. That's a kind of a problem to me. But I think
He
that
once was.
he once was. And I think that's why I have a little bit of faith in him, is that he could be there. Other options, I could look at cornerback here. They could get a slot corner with Aaron Robinson. And that's correct, right? They do need a slot corner, correct?
Yeah, they could use a slot corner.
Do they run man? I'm pretty sure they run man with Ward as well.
I think they're pretty versatile there.
Okay. So if we're going versatile, I might even go Elijah Molden here at this point. I mean,
they actually were towards the bottom, and man,
really? Ugh.
A lot of cover 3 and cover 4.
Okay. With that being said, you're not gonna like this. I'm going Elijah Molden here. Possibly the best instincts I've ever seen in zone. I don't know why he literally just felt everything behind him like he had the damn force. He had like a rear view camera on his helmet, having like straight feed to his helmet. It was wonderful. So I'm going Elijah Molden there. Probably not going to be a fan favorite.
I don't hate the pick.
Really? Oh, I love Elijah Molden. I actually have him in his top 15 in the class.
That's secondary. If they get greedy healthy, it'd be disgusting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now you're on the clock.
And you got Rousseau in the first. Oof.
Oh yeah.
That'd be nasty.
Definitely. Saints.
All right. Saints, I'm up. Can you go to the overall big board?
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see if I can with the damn.
It's basically what I'm doing for the Saints. Just kind of
seeing who's
restocking, getting some good value contracts.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big board right there, huh?
Yeah. I can go to certain positions as well if you want.
All right. I think I might go with a receiver.
Ooh, okay. There's still some good ones on the board.
And
I'm looking. It's looking good.
That receiver is gonna be Tylan Wallace.
Yes, good shit.
I hate to steal him from my Packers coming up, but I'm gonna stay.
Oh,
I'm gonna stay true to my own, each team picking.
Yeah, I mean, are you going to go 2 wide receivers for the Packers, though?
I would. If it's Tylan Wallace, hell yeah, I would.
Okay.
They're totally different players. I mean, I have no confidence in MVS. If you get anything from him, great. And Allen Lazard was a flash in the pan. He's kind of, wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5 that Rodgers made look like a starter.
Yeah,
so
I agree. I do agree. I'm starting to regret my my Zaven Collins pick right here, because you still got guys like Dylan Moses on the board where a team like the Bills could probably get him to his potential. But looking at they do run a 4-3, correct? I know Jerry Hughes is not a 3-4. Is he 3-4?
They're 4-3 for the most part.
They're 4-3, right?
Yeah.
So here I'm gonna look potentially replace right tackle. Spencer Brown is a beast. I know you might not.
I gotta watch him. I haven't done him yet.
I saw some reps in those Senior Bowl. He looked monstrous. He's older. He's 6'8.5", 6'9", and which is pretty nice if you ask me. Pretty nice at 6'9". But I think that his power, along with the fact that he is more seasoned, he's going to step into a playoff/Super Bowl ready Bills. He's going to be able to step in and be able to play really well in the run game. Has some good pass reps as well. I think that I'm going to be going this as a reach because, again, we could go edge here. Definitely go get a guy like Joe Tryon. He's an at 3-4 outside linebacker, but a Boogie Basham, which is maybe where you'd go here. But I think personally, you got to make sure if you run the ball so much, that's like your identity, as well as the fact you can pass. I think you got to make sure that Josh Allen's protected. If you think he's the best player in the league, make sure he's okay. Thoughts?
All right. I don't hate it. I haven't done my Spencer eval grade yet, so I guess I don't have a huge comment there. But yeah, if Darrell Williams is leaving, for sure you got to do that.
Definitely.
All right, so Green Bay back up. I think I'm gonna grab. I guess we already took the Northwestern corner, huh?
Yes, we already took the Northwestern corner. Are you looking for boundary or slot right now?
I'm looking for boundary. Ooh. So I wish I had like stronger opinions on these guys because I've only really watched the top 4 like in depth. I'm really just waiting on those workout grades, but I know that corner would. If there's a guy you like here, that's probably the pick. So like Tyson Campbell?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. I love Tyson Campbell.
I don't know for sure if he's the right scheme fit, but I think that's probably
he's pure man. He does not play on his own.
Then
he's in cover 3. or quarters.
Well, he would need, yeah, he would need to learn. You said he's good in quarters.
Yeah, I think he'd be pretty damn good in quarters.
Yeah, well, that's going to be that defense. So,
Yeah, I think he's
but
gonna be,
we'll go there.
especially for his
Cool,
athleticism. He's gonna be in the 4.3s. Like if you're thinking Seth
sweet.
Williams is in the 4.3s, he's able to keep up step for step with him. Not in the low 4.3s where Jalen Waddle can torch him, but he's definitely going to be in that low 4.4,
Yeah,
4.3 range. I got Kansas City here, and to be honest, there is a center on the board, and I think that that's the right way to go. I don't know. Josh Myers is on the board. I know that you have Ben Cleveland, I believe, above these guys, right? I know you like Ben Cleveland.
yeah, I just think he's stable.
Actually, there's still linebackers on the board, though. We got to fix up the defense a little bit. I think people bounce back on this, Marcus. I think people are overreacting from the Super Bowl with the offensive line issues. They literally shifted all the offensive linemen to places that they'd never played before.
Yeah, that the problem is just like longevity there because Fisher's gone after this year.
Yeah.
If he even comes back healthy in time.
Yeah.
And Schwartz is getting up there in age. So I do think they need like long-term answers there, but they also took Niang. Lucas Niang.
Yeah,
so I don't know what I think he opted out.
Yeah, he did.
So maybe they like him. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they took him in the third, but I took Chaz Surratt because I know that they can probably use a guy who is a good captain, really good guy in the locker room, as well as somebody who can blitz and cover pretty damn well.
He's a good compliment to Willie Gay. I like that.
I do agree. I loved the Willie Gay pick, by the way. Love that pick. It was definitely the best upside. And you, I believe, are ending off the draft.
All right. I get to finish it off.
Yes, you do.
I like it.
Have the honors.
Okay. We grabbed ETN.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to go Ronnie Perkins.
Ooh. Ronnie Perkins out of Oklahoma.
A little bit of longevity there. I assume Shaq will be back, but JPP will be on his last year of his deal. You get some depth and insurance on that edge.
Yep.
He is the ideal Todd Bowles edge. And just the opportunity to kind of learn from all those guys is pretty lethal. So little longevity there.
Ronnie Perkins it is. And that is us finishing off the draft. So to all my fans out there, let me know what you think. And Marcus, thank you for coming onto the channel. It was always fun. And
it was fun.
I hope to have you on again sometime soon, sometime in the future, whenever you have time, because love to just continue having these little fun back and forth mocks. Obviously having AFC, NFC it's good. It's fun. So for you guys who are watching, I thank you guys so much for watching. And I want you guys to hit the like, comment, subscribe. Same thing for Marcus, but you guys definitely have already done that. I mean, if you found me, you probably found him. So I'll see you guys on the far side. Peace.
See ya.